we have Yonghao, Asia Pac Chief Investment Strategist at UBS Wealth Management, joining us on the program this morning. Yonghao,
good morning,
good
Susan.
to see you. So, we are in the month of June almost, in the final days of May. I guess people are counting down to the end of QE2, and some are saying that's causing all the jitters that we're seeing on the markets.
Well, we do expect some kind of volatilities, particularly after QE2 to be completed in the end of June. I think Fed is not going to buy more U.S. Treasuries and so on. Liquidity probably will inject much less. As a consequence, we might see a dollar rebound, right? Because less sort of printing less money. And at the same time, if dollar rebound, we might see sort of the equity market continue to have corrections. And the commodity market may also have some corrections.
Okay, when you say equity markets will have a correction, we're in the midst of a correction right now.
Yes, we are.
Because U.S. markets are down, I think, for a fourth straight week.
Yeah.
How long do you think this correction is going to last for?
Well, I think the market is basically waiting for the U.S. economic data. We see a bit of rollover. I mean, leading indicators and the job numbers a bit softening. And I think market is waiting for the confirmation of U.S. recovery is genuine.
Okay.
So if we market see, okay, recovery is no doubt and continue on the track, then the market will rebound.
Okay. So I think the next big, economic data point comes with the non-farm payrolls
non-farm payroll,
this Friday.
Yeah,
but people are expecting softness in jobs figures.
A little bit of softening, but the corporate in the U.S. is still in good shape. I think they are in the recovery mood, so they can expand and take more credit and hire more people. That's for sure.
Okay, but tell me about these declines in the U.S. market, and I guess that translates here to the Asia Pac as well. I mean, for some people, they're saying sell in May, go away, maybe coming back in July. Is that the case this year around?
Look like it probably is going to be the case. I mean, in July and June, we see the inflation from China is not going to peak, I mean, particularly after drought and so on. Luckily, other countries' inflation already seems coming down, like Indonesia, Singapore. We see Indian inflation also ease a bit. So in a way, only China's inflation is not peaked yet. So we are hoping that it can peak in the end of the QE second quarter or third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, if the drought situation improves, obviously we're hoping that we can see inflation peaking.
Is that where, I guess, investors should be right now? The non-inflation nations are the ones that have passed their inflation peaks, like you mentioned, Indonesia. Did you say Singapore as well?
Singapore inflation also came down a bit. But I think is because the inflation, probably policy tightening will remain a little bit, but it's not going to be much more. So that will probably pave the way for the second half to have some sort of rebound for the market.
When you say rebound for the markets, Asia Pac markets in particular?
Asia, yeah. Asia, I think, in a good shape. We are fundamentally in good shape. At the moment, we are fighting for inflation. So once inflation under control, obviously, I think Asia have a good chance to outperform again. Outperform
again. I was talking to Goldman Sachs last week. Tim Mo, who's the Chief Asia Pac Strategist. They're talking about 18% gains in the next 12 months for Asia Pac markets. Is that in line with your expectations?
It's reasonable. I mean, very much it depends on the inflation outlook. Right now, the biggest uncertainty is China. We see China's industrial production slow down. At the same time, inflation is very sticky. So if that situation can break and then can get out of this, I think we're going to see a good chance that Asia start to rebound in the second half, particularly third quarter and fourth quarter. All
right, Yonghao, thanks for dropping by today. Happy Monday to you. Yonghao, Asia Pac Chief Investment Strategist at UBS Wealth Management.